Spain and is one of the most visited cities in all of Europe. It's located in the central area of Iberian Peninsula.
My name is Manuel, and I will talk about the Madrid Foundation for Entertainment and Economy. In the second half to the 19th century, the Emir Muhammad first ordered the construction for a fortress on the banks to the Manzanares. Now, note it Arabic text as Majid. The fortress was built in a place that today occupies the royal palace with the purpose of being the starting point or of right against the Christian kingdom of the north. This merely practical construction ended up being the starting point of the foundation of Madrid. The entertainment that can be found on the Madrid such as Sandanto and commercial and the street center located in the Madrid town for Arroyomolinos. Very close to Madrid also these museums like the Prado Museum, one of the most important in the world, as well as one of the most visited and is considered the most important cultural center in Spain. And these parks like the Puerta de Alcalá is the most famous for the old gates that gave access to the town, and thus are still preserved in various parts in the city along with the Puerta de Torero of the Puerta de Hierro. Madrid used the euro as this national currency. Regarding the economy, Madrid formed the largest Spain economic nucleus.
Hello, my name is CLAUDET. I will talk about the Madrid climate, its culture, and her performance personalities. Let's start with weather. And weather Madrid has dry climate and light rainfall throughout the year. Summers are hot and winters are cold. The culture of the community of Madrid is also reflected in the festivals and traditions of each of the municipalities and commemorate relations celebration of historical events in the state over the past 7 centuries. In famous personalities, I have tradition music, outdoor music, and styles of music transmitted orally of generation to generation as part of the language and bucket of people. On location, the region of Madrid is capital of Spanish and is located in the characterization of the dance. The most typical and traditional dance of the region of Madrid is the chotis. It is a dance dance in Paris, men and women. The most common instruments are the guitar, the bandurria, and the mandolino. Suite female consists of the dress and malinas while covering the shoulders and with a scarf over the collection hair and there are red carnation and black heel shoes. Men tie dark pants and white shirt base of the same color as pants with a carnation on the flap. A white scarf around the neck and a white scarf around the neck. Black shoes of charal.
Hello, my name is DEBANHI and I talk about its transportation and monuments. The transportation Madrid residents have several alternatives to make their trips quickly, comfortably, and accessibly. Combine different complementary models of transport to reach any point in the region. The Madrid Metro is not only the best way to get around Madrid, It is also a simple and comfortable alternative to discover all its wonders. With Metro, you can travel to all points of interest in the city. The Madrid buses has a fleet of 2,000 buses that carry off the routers of more than 200 lines, keeping practically all points of the city connected. Madrid has a tourist bus service that runs through the city, making stops in the main areas of interest in the capital. Monuments. Alcalá Gate is one of the most famous monuments in Madrid and one of the five royal gates of the city. It presides over the Independence Squares. Neptune Fountain is a beautiful neoclassical fountain sepulted in white marble. It is a venue for celebration for Atlético de Madrid fans. The four towers are the symbol of modern Madrid. Its 250 meters skyscrapers make the new top of Spain and house office and hotels. Cibeles Fontaine represents the Roman goddess, symbol of the land, agriculture, and fertility on a chariot drawn by lions. The goddess and lions were sepulted in blue marble from the town of Claros, and the rest in stone from Redueña, a town north of Madrid. I would also like to mention which writers, in addition to the pantheon of illustrious men and the cemeteries of Madrid, some of the most important personalities of our history lie in the shores of the capital, which until the 19th century were the usual burial place of many wealthy citizens. Several of the tombs, sepulchres, and cenotaphs that are part of this route are works of art of incalculable value, and others are the stone testimony of the pashas of time. There are many cities that occupy wonderful page in the story of literature, but the case of Madrid is special, not only because he is another character in the novels of Benito Juárez Galdós, Ernest Hemingway, or Rosa Schell, but also because there are many of the best writers of the time who have lived in the present, frequented their cafes, or conquered the chair of their academies.
Hello, my name is Sugey, and I'm going to talk about the typical food of Madrid and the architecture. The gastronomy of Madrid is a mixture of traditional dishes from the Spain capital, although it has tradition of population, mostly fried foods such as churros, squid a la romana, patatas bravas, among other delicious dishes that you can only taste in Madrid. For more than a half century, Madrid has been the laboratory for experimentation with modern and contemporary architecture in Spain, and it's already a set of diverse styles that are buildings that come out of the minds of great genius of the modernity, such as Alejandro de la Sota or Francisco Javier Sáenz de Oiza, great exponents of the first contemporaneity, pioneers of a movement rejected at the time, but they gave shapes to current contemporaneity, living experimental and novel structures.